Ah! Hello, Twitch. We actually have almost the entire party here at the start for once. We're just going missing game. Yes. Okay. So, what the fuck happened last time?
I don't know.
You weren't here, it's fine.
We fought things.
You fought things.
We cut off the hand of the king. We brought it back. We Scala attuned to the heart, and we had to do
You had to
we had
do
to
weight
fight
based
like
survival.
50 cloakers. Yeah.
50 cloakers?
Not
The cloakers were on your side.
Not the cloakers. Shut up.
Stalkers.
Yeah, invisible
Stalkers,
stalkers, yeah. There was supposed to be 3 waves of that, and the Grey Slide was supposed to look like Calaster, but it's fine.
Grace Law part is your fault.
Yeah. That would have been so much better if I hadn't forgotten that.
Oh, I would have still killed him.
Also, Robert, I love how you're like leaning so far back and you have a glass in front of your camera. Your face is blocked by a glass. Just leaves it.
I don't give a fuck.
Blue. Okay. Yes.
Other than that, Spell's now catatonic for a little bit.
Yeah, so you guys wandered around, stumbled upon the Tomb of the King, went through like 3 secret doors, unleashed a bunch of demons that partially came back to bite you in the ass later. The 3 abandoned the leader. And yeah, you had the defense Kalashi attuned to the Heart of Mountain, and we left off with her clearly not being very happy with what she divined about her people.
I'm sorry, you fucking released what?
We released 4 demons.
We thought they were dwarfs.
There were 4 dwarf statues that were actually still demons. and the Glabrizu convinced you guys to let it all out. And they just left as you guys were fucking around with the king's body. So there was a Glabrizu, a Vrok, a Barlgura, and a toad thing. I forget the name of. Either way. So, yeah, we left off with you guys with Skella and I not being very happy with her divination. And she told you to get out of her sight before she changed her mind. And that the exit and that the path to the next level is to the southeast.
We're staying longer, right? This Boyd immediately says after. Or no, I'm gonna wait until I just realized we haven't actually left it, so I'm not saying that immediately. Alright, let's go then?
Already.
I have yet to reset my blue pen to blue.
Dad, you might want to mute when you're not talking, because there's a background noise and stuff, and typing.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. I can't blame anyone. So.
I'm not resetting my color. We're going to deal with gray today. Down this way, probably.
Skella kind of, after she says that, just turns her back to you and stares into the room. You can't really tell if she's doing something or if she's just ignoring you for the moment.
I don't fucking care.
I ignore her back.
Ignoring her back is continuously walking out of the room. Come on.
Yes.
Alright,
All right, so you
now that we're out,
head back into the room, and you can see like all the slightly wispy remains of the invisible stalkers littering the room. The two cloakers have vanished back up into the rafters of the ceiling.
way over here.
Yes, they've
I forgot that we were still in that room.
yeah. And there's the goopified remains of a lobster demon to the right side of the room, which are currently on fire and fading.
Can I quickly harvest remnants from that?
You just skip up a vial of demon goop. Sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's one of the things I can do. I'm gonna wait though. What
Yeah, that's why I
level
said
is
it.
that?
I don't know.
We can deal with that later. I'll just make a note that I needed. Oh.
You know what? To make this easier, I'll say you can just to make this quicker and easier. I'll say you can grab one thing that you want that can come from a demon.
Cool, Pog. Alright, after that, out we go this way.
Okay.
So the
So-
sword's still on this level, right? We should probably look around for that.
As you guys go back into that loop room, you can still hear like the giggling from Alastair's illusion. But as you turn this corner, you notice something you didn't see before. There's spider webs littering the ceiling of this room, like big ones.
Why?
Sword, right?
Right, so let's just go around the other way, I guess.
No,
Uh.
like this hallway here, going off of that loop room. That's where you see webs, and it's like they've been
Yeah.
they're like very thick webs,
Alright,
bigger
yep,
than
then
like a
we
face
can-
spiders, but they're not like blue.
We can go this way,
And
and then
it's like they were immediately torn down, so they're not like strung up at all. They're just hanging from the walls, feeling.
is there
Would
any
they
detect
impede our
magic
movement?
pinging?
No,
Which
No,
one
to
of
which
those?
one?
so keep walking.
Okay.
Wait, what? Okay.
Is there any detect magic up?
Nothing more than usual.
Cool. We're going right last. Fuck you guys. Star's gonna start heading this way.
Okay. Not gonna peek into the other room.
I do kind of want to, but at the same time, it does loop around, and I want to get everywhere. But yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, start
Okay.
this way. We go instead.
All right. So if you peek in that room,
And sorry.
there are more glowing quartz pillars in here, and you can Okay. As you peek in, you can see there's at the south wall there are like instruments, mostly an organ whose pipes are carved out of stalagmites. His bench and keys are made of polished gold and black marble. Two large copper kettle drums standing against the west wall. Resting atop them are shiny brass tubas. And there's if you peek around the corner there, you can see two Duergar are inspecting a stone arch in the east wall.
Does it look like another gate? Does it feel like another gate?
So there's a keystone and stuff, and also you can tell it's a gate. Yeah, another one.
I'm gonna walk over. Fuck it.
You just walk over, all right?
Yeah. Where is it? Oh, like wall wise?
The Duergar seem the east wall. the Duergar, like, they clearly didn't notice you. They were clearly just, like, examining this. And so they, as you just walk up behind them, they jump and say, "Whoa! Where are you?" They hold the
Okay.
war picks out of you.
Go. Okay, we beat the level, by the way. You guys can leave.
The level.
Why'd you say it like that?
What? What do you mean?
Kayla got us to go find the key, aka the hand. We did the hand thing. You guys weren't in the room as we fought the big bad evil dudes, and then level's done. You can leave.
Give me a perception check.
Oh my god.
Oh. Also, it's a gate.
Give me persuasion.
Sorry. I forgot my dice. Give me a second.
I wasn't expecting to do this so early. Having troubles over there?
Yes. I may have remained on a dropped stars dice, and I'm sad.
Good job.
I'll clean my floor later and find the other dice. I'll just grab that set and that set and metal dice. Cool. Persuasion?
Yeah. That was
Cool.
words.
It was. It was also. It was also true words.
Pardon me, but now that foundry is loaded, where exactly are we at the moment?
40
Where
down
the
here.
blue line ends.
The gray
Down
Where
line.
the
here?
light blue
Okay.
line is.
Yeah, keep track of the gray line here. We're gonna go down. Yes.
I'm not good at persuasion.
Do it.
I did get an 18 though, so plus 1, which is 19.
The two of them look at each other and they're like, whatever. If we're leaving, we're leaving. Yeah. I don't care.
Go check back with Stella. I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. All I know is we're leaving and you. That's
Whatever.
a gate.
If you're heading towards the exit, there was a. You should probably know there was something new. Really creepy thing. Like a bunch of spider legs. Whatever, your problem. They leave the room. Let's see, stop them.
Do any of the demons have spider legs?
You don't remember seeing any of the like they were in the. There's only one that you saw in good light, but the other ones didn't seem to be made of spider legs.
No, I know, but like we were told, you told me exactly what they are, and I'm guessing I would know that.
No. As far as you know, those don't as well. But demons are chaotic fucks. You didn't get a good enough look at them to really know.
All right. Well, there's a spider thing, I guess.
Fuck.
You
Come
concerned,
on, Cloud,
Robert?
I can protect you from a creepy, spooky
No,
spider.
that was out of character.
Ah.
I can imagine that being in character too. So where are you heading?
No.
The gate.
Unfortunately-
The gate. Here, I'll tell you the gate thing. So carved into the archer's keystone is a hand-shaped indentation with a sigil representing, magic. Seemingly, it's like an arcane sigil there. Actually, yeah, it's kind of yeah, it's like the indentation of a palm with an arcane sigil on the side of it.
Could I try casting like guidance on it?
Cast guidance on the keystone.
Yeah, it's a magic, so
Sure.
casting a random
Yeah,
cantrip
it
that
doesn't.
needs a hand.
If you try, it doesn't do anything.
Any other guesses?
Can I try using a wand on it, like the first one?
If you like tap the keystone with the wand,
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything.
No.
So just to clarify, it's like full hand indentation with like a sigil inside the palm.
All right.
I just
I
put my
point the
hand
wand
against
at Scowl.
Scowl's unconscious, you motherfucker!
Still? I see.
Yes!
He's like
All right,
he's like
fine.
catatonic. He's really not unconscious. Catatonic probably means like whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Noted.
For context, he used 2 of the gems on his helmet and his
Yeah.
upset.
He let his murderous urges take over him, and he paid for it.
Interesting.
Mostly for dead, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. So, is anyone gonna do anything different?
I'm just gonna put my hand against it, see what happens.
Nothing happens.
I fucking forgot that Clanker was an Umber Hulk.
Can I punch it?
Do you like try and punch it hard?
No.
Okay, you just bap. It doesn't do anything.
All right. Does it seem to like
Can we
light up a
roll for
little
something?
bit? Like, you
No.
know, I didn't reach the damage threshold, you know? No? Okay.
It's a rock. You punch a rock. Your hand hurts.
Does my hand hurt? I'm
Can we-
wearing fucking plate.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Is there anything like knowledge roll wise? Because we're running out of ideas here.
Do you want to see if you can roll to see what the sigil means?
Yes.
Okay.
What would I roll?
Arcana.
Valid. It
But
might be
was-
something else. Like cool.
As it turns out, the magic sigil is indeed magic.
So did you describe
this,
what
ignore this,
the
ignore this,
magic
like,
sigil
this,
is, or is it just a magic
That's
sigil?
what Void is rolling for.
Hey Civ.
Hey Ryan.
I completely free English language, please.
Yes.
Can I try adding the 1d6 to that?
Sure.
Wait. 1d6 to the 19 of your persuasion check?
No.
No,
She's
the
rolling again.
1d6
She's rolling Arcana now.
does it work though? Because I don't want to add it.
I
if it
guess
doesn't.
sure. It's fine. This isn't that hard. I was shocked you guys didn't get this immediately. Yeah. It's like, okay. So, immediate, like, interpretation of what it directly means, it's just saying hand, which isn't very helpful, but you can put it, with extra meaning being applied to it and a very good roll, you can see that it's referring usually to mage hand.
Oh fuck! Does anybody have mage hand?
Does anyone
What?
have
My
mage hand?
telepathy
I
on it.
do.
I use my telepathy on it.
Clanker has mage hand. You try to use your telepathy on it.
Yes.
The stone just creaked a little bit.
My telepathy is mage hand. No, my
Oh, it
telepathy
is?
mage hand.
Oh, it is. Okay, so it works
yeah.
then.
It is considered mage hand.
Because Yankee,
Okay. Okay, so
Yankee said.
2 mage hands appear, Clanker and yours. You both put your hands on
I'm
it.
invisible, bitch.
Okay. Well, Clanker feels a visible force under his mage hands.
My mage hand is bigger than yours.
Damn. All right, I see how it is. Fuck.
You just pick up Bren by the head with your mage. Okay, so yeah, when Vren's invisible mage hand slips into place, the gate does indeed spark to life as usual. God damn, I gotta check ahead.
Have we felt the level? Like, because you said before, like, what we kind of could figure out what level it goes to. Can we try?
If you want to make an Arcana, if you want to make another Arcana check, you can.
Nope.
Do we hear a voice stomping us?
Do you approach the gate?
Vrin always approaches the gate. What the fuck are you asking?
Yeah, it like, but other times it like you could maybe like push into it a bit before while she thought about it, but this time it's like touching solid glass, and you hear a firm no in your head.
Just...
It goes to level 11.
Damn it.
Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. I'm gonna start trying to add that. It's like, how many times can I do that? Because I accidentally added the D6 because I forgot to redo that, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check what
Okay.
the D6 does.
All right. No.
I can use that one. I can use that twice more. So yeah,
Okay.
it's 4 times. It's proficiency bonus per uses per long rest.
Okay. Oh, it's okay. Okay. I'm dumb brain. Well,
Okay.
what are you guys doing now? We're
I
head.
want to go back this way.
Uh,
But we can go that way if we want. I can go around.
Left or right, people? Put it to a
I
vote.
follow the leader, Cloud.
Cloud.
Where does Cloud go?
Cloud's been following Star since she's the one who's insisting on exploring the rest of this level.
I have an amazing
You want to-
idea.
You went to
Why
Lexington,
not?
just freaking the fuck out. I'll be right back.
My amazing idea is why not let the giant insect decide?
We're not trying to find our way down to the level. What we're trying to do right now. Oh, muffin.
We laugh muffin. We laugh
Okay.
muffin.
He said he was having computer issues.
Yeah.
Oh no, what's right now? Yeah, what's right now happening is we are trying to get to the exit, but at the same time, Star's like, no, yeah, fuck.
Star is stalling
We're
to
going-
finish out the bat more.
Yes.
Alright, heading to 41. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking us this way. It's what's happening.
As you like look in, this is clearly just like a divided bathroom.
Back out.
This just has like
I'm going to fuck it. My turn to go over trap first, because I'm waiting.
okay. Do you just like walk across?
I haven't been checking for traps. I've been busy
Alright.
making map.
Alright. As soon as you step over that area of the floor, which like has a random rug on top of it, again, the floor collapses.
And I fly.
Could you just like immediately
Can
start
I?
flying there? Give me a dex check. Or a dex saving throw.
Yeah. I was expecting a check there. That's my immediate reaction is to kind
Yeah.
of try to fly. Dex check?
Yeah, give me a dex check.
My dex is where? Where is my dex?
So as it collapses, it's a 10-foot wide, 20-foot deep pit.
With what at the bottom does it look like?
You cannot see yet.
Is it a dex save or a dex check?
Dex save. Welcome back, Muffin.
Cool, because I have a bonus of saving throws. Oh, hello, Echo. And goodbye, Echo.
Okay.
It's fine. I accidentally hit submit. No, that's much worse. I accidentally hit submit without typing in the number. That's fine. Make this interesting.
Yeah, I would choose to
Fuck,
fail.
I rolled a 7 on the dice that I accidentally submitted instead of. Fuck, shit.
Yeah, I will say that like as you're falling in, you happen to like glance down. You're trying to like fly, and you can see there's a burning like arcane sigil that's on the floor. You can see in the darkness.
Oh, that's fun. Shit.
It's like glaring red.
Nope.
Misty, you just poof at the top of the ceiling and scramble over the pit. Okay, you escape.
I would like to throw a rock at the sigil.
Okay.
See what happens. But like once everyone's out of the way.
Okay. As
You
it
guys are probably
falls,
still here. I'm now here.
as it falls into the pit, nothing happens. Cloud, looking down at it, you can see it's glowing with that duration.
Okay. Interesting.
If you don't want to save me a chat, I can tell you what the spell is.
Yeah. Arcana, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Can I help being wizard and
Yes,
have
sure.
seeing it closer up?
Yes, sure. Save advantage, Cloud.
Okay, and I will roll. Thank you for that, by the way, because I rolled a 4. Which, with my Arcana, still would have been a 13, but...
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 13.
Still
I
passes.
rolled a 2.
It's glyph of warding.
Okay.
I don't know actually remember what that does.
It makes sigil that do thing you tell it to, and can cast other spells.
Probably not a fun spell then. Alright, avoid that and step over.
All right, people can get over it easily. Where to next?
Yes. Up.
All right, check out that. So as you like open the door to this other chamber, yeah. The walls and floor of this 30-foot high chamber are like blackened, and the room's furnishings appear to have been incinerated. Charred bits of wood and stone lie straight about the floor.
Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna quickly peek up here, recognize that hallway, and then peek back down.
All right.
That's all I needed.
All right then.
I like these dice. I like these dice.
So yeah, as you head down.
I cannot say I do not like these dice, but at the same time, I must show this.
So this next thing, are you showing anything? Let me see. I just missed it. Nice dice.
Sticky dice.
Awesome. Don't think it did. Sorry, just sticky. What the fuck? I completely butchered that sentence. Okay, this room.
They're made of resin, and I think they're one of the first sets he's ever made, so it's fine.
So this room. The circular room has a dome 30-foot high ceiling and contains the following features. 6 stone beds rest with their headboards against the wall. A shallow niche stands empty above each bed. At the foot of each bed is a stone chest that isn't smashed open. And there's alabaster statuettes of dwarf kings that are like smashed on the floor. That seemingly once stood in the wall niches. And as you continue down, 44 is the same room, basically.
Cool. I am blatantly ignoring that hallway.
Sees it?
Ignoring that
Nope.
hallway.
Does
If
anybody stop
anybody says
Void?
like that's X,
I'm sure that's nothing. Yeah, though, as you're passing the tunnels, you can tell that there's like holes in the floor and walls where there once stood iron bars.
again, why am I ignoring them?
Alright, so heading on through if no one's stopping Void. um so yeah. This okay, so as you turn into this, you see more of the same spider webs. They seem more substantial and not torn apart, but there's also like looking very different from other tunnels you've seen. Not marked on the map here. There's like a tunnel bored into the wall. It appears to have mostly
Nope, not
collapsed. It's like going into the wall, like in the corner of the room, going downward.
Not that. Nope. Unless maybe is that what we're looking for? We're looking for your sword thing, right? Do you think it went down there? Do you want to check down there? Do you want to come?
Do I detect anything with my magic?
No. Well, if you like look over to the tunnel and like peer down into it, you can see it's like mostly collapsed, but does end up going like almost straight down. But it's impassable. But however, like in the debris, God, you can. It's invisible to your normal sight, but sitting on one of the rocks is a small silver moth.
A silver moth?
Yes. And as soon as you notice it, it fades away. It's like a normal. It was like a normal moth that was like made from like the glowing of the magic, from detect magic.
Did it last long enough for me to see what kind of magic it was?
It wasn't like a specific kind of magic. It was just like it. The visual of it was just formed by your detect magic. It was just like a mix to form the silver color. So I guess you could say it was like white, and so was all.
Like a
Interesting.
probably like a sign or something, maybe.
Yeah, only Cloud would have seen it, unless he mentioned it there was.
So,
I'm not.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what a moth means?
If anyone wants to give me religion, you can, or Arcana, I guess that would work too.
Like
Well,
Cloud
we can do
actually
Arcana.
says that to the
Yeah.
group.
Well, if we have any lights or socks, that may help.
No, I don't think he means that type of moth, dear.
Yeah.
We couldn't see it, or whatever the fuck he's meaning.
Clinker does not know shit.
Nope. Arcana? Yeah, I did say that. You know, so Vren would know that. Well, both of you would know then. That, you're not sure what, but some deities tend to like manifest signs in that way with silver creatures. Mostly like gods related to the moon or twilight.
Fuck!
It's God
Can I
shit.
have a vet hit in a religion check then?
I mean, I'll just tell you.
I am a
Yeah,
Twilight.
as far as you know, I'll just tell you. Saloon doesn't really wait. Does she even use silver moths? I guess that tells you that wasn't my intention. But let me check. She might. No. Saloon tends to use owls,
Yeah.
so it's not your god.
So not, but it is a twilight god.
Cloud, do you want to give me
Started
a
weird.
religion?
Started.
I will, but like, even like roleplay wise, he isn't the most
Yeah.
studied as far as religion goes.
Yeah.
So,
But if you want to give it to me, I can see.
where's my religion bonus? 16.
So
I am
get it?
I am a machine piloting a flesh suit at the moment. I
Yes.
don't think Clanker would know anything when it comes to history or religion or anything, just people in general.
Okay. Okay. So Cloud, you don't catch it like quick immediately or even soon, but you one thing that comes to mind is that it had a very similar like appearance and brightness to like the silver flames that were used to light the promenade. And maybe you're not sure, but maybe you saw one or two on the path towards it, similar to this, but they wouldn't have really caught your attention at the time.
I was just thinking, we said Twilight Domain, and I'm like immediately like, oh yeah, you said Illustrated counts as a Twilight Domain god in this game.
Yeah, I said Twilight or Moon, so. I was mostly thinking of like deity spheres and not actual like cleric domains.
True, yeah.
All right, so anyone say anything?
So going down or not, or
What do I all?
I will also mention this tunnel is like littered with those torn spider webs too. It's almost like if anyone's like cares to look at it, you can give me a perception check on it or survival.
Down the tunnel?
Like looking at the webs.
What checks was that, Sid?
You can give me a I'll say survival.
Survival?
Yeah, survival.
Okay, still proficient in that.
You two aren't really sure about it, but it's almost like it's spinning webs, but there's something about it that causes it to immediately tear them down. Like it can't make a proper web structure. I'm not sure why.
maybe because it's only legs.
Alright, there's a defective spider. We gotta put it out of its misery.
Detective spider.
I will also say that like the tunnel, it's like got gashes in it, and it looks it's very big. Like it's a big enough tunnel to fit a large creature. But there's still like gashes torn into the sides of it, so it might be bigger than that.
By the way, since obviously our lanterns can only go so far, using dancing lights cantrip.
It goes far enough that you can see like rocks blocking the passage down.
Okay.
It clearly wasn't very good at making a stable tunnel.
Okay, so where's the rocks at?
Probably like 20 feet down.
20 feet down, so about back here?
So we're in this room up here, and the tunnels like over here. and the tunnel is enough to make up to fit a large creature easily.
Oh, I didn't see that we backtracked. You know what? If it is covered in rocks,
Yeah, like
He,
if anybody wants
it
to go through,
yeah.
I can burrow.
So yeah, it goes almost forward down at an angle, kind of, and then almost turns to a direct drop downward.
okay, I was just about to ask what the angle is like.
Yeah, I said it before, but you guys didn't catch me.
Yeah.
Anybody want to go down the tunnel that was probably made by Underhooks and had a spider in it?
This is like bigger than an Umber Hulk though, like it's clearly.
Well, whatever's down there.
Oh.
Something gave. There's something down there, and now I'm curious.
Diggy diggy hole?
Nothing, you died for a second?
Huh? Have I? What?
I think so. You said you went it said you weren't visible for a second there, so...
I've been here and everything, so...
So I'm still the only one who saw that moth, right?
Indeed.
That makes me curious as to what could be. And Civ, you said I saw the moth on the rocks that are blocking the tunnel.
Yes.
Or
It was like sitting on the rocks.
so something gave specifically me a sign, sort of pointing this direction. So now I'm curious.
If you want, not what the fuck, if you want,
If you are.
if you want, think I can clear the way. I can kind of, can't really go down very well flying.
I do have rope
The rope
and
is
a
good as
ladder.
well.
I have
Rope of
disposable
useful
meat.
items.
I have disposable meat sack.
I like how Civ instantly just sighed when I mentioned, oh, and I also have a ladder.
Sure.
I'm
that's-
sighing about you guys
if
going
you're-
in this tunnel.
You don't want us to go
Anybody-
down the tunnel?
You don't have an easier tunnel going downward, right?
Yes, but there is a moth pointing this tunnel.
Does it look like it will go down to the next level?
It's the tunnel is vertical.
We can. Okay, so we can go down this tunnel, but can we continue exploring very quickly? Because
That-
this might just go to the next level.
That sounds fair.
Ziv doesn't want us to go down that tunnel.
I can deal with it if you want to.
Nope. For now, we're going this way.
Let's just explore the rest of the map. We can come back
the
to it
map,
later.
but gosh, we're never gonna get to level 7.
This is the journey
6.
to finish the map of level 6.
Okay, so as you go into here, there's it's like a reliquary for a temple here. But clearly, like the Duergar have destroyed the relics on display here, including statues atop pedestals, stone tablets on easels, and elaborate dioramas on tables, and all that remains are heaps of broken stone.
I am doing the thing that I do in every large room, which I've been doing in every room except for this one that we got distracted by people. Which is lining the walls.
Yeah, you pass through the west
wrong.
wall. You just walk right through it. Yeah.
Yo.
Yo, indeed. So
I
the
can probably figure out that I
the
went
rest
through
of
the
this
wall, and I'm gonna.
the rest of this room, like there's 4 pieces of a shattered jade staff encased behind glass in niches that are evenly spaced along the west wall. Each niche is 4 feet tall, 1 foot wide, 1 foot deep, and lit with ambient magical light. Yeah, and each of the pieces of the jade are like broken into 5 like 1 foot long pieces. Or wait, no, there's 4 pieces rather.
Friend, do you want to help me break some glass and get some jade? Thing.
Sure.
Cool.
All right.
Uh,
The glass is easily broken, and as you do the yeah, it's just glass. Yeah, and as you do, the light goes out in the niche.
I didn't know if it was like magic glass.
Yeah, it's just glass. It's Alaster glass. But yeah. So yeah, you break the glass, the light goes out, and you can get the 4 pieces of staff.
Alright. I toss it to Star. Easy.
It looks like something that you could repair with
couldn't-
mending,
I don't have mending.
but if you did when you have mending, you could
I
like
don't.
you'd probably like stick them together, try and look at the whole thing, and clearly there's a piece missing of it.
Items does Clanker have? Do I have the fantasy equivalent of duct tape?
Oh, and there's so Cloud. As you like looking at this
Yeah.
though, you can. There's no magical aura on the fragments of the staff, but as the like tried to like line up together to see, there's like the faint glimmer of magic that sparks between them.
Oh, they were missing one piece. Kind of running my hand. One secret door. Why not a second secret door? Running my hand along this.
Okay. Just give me an investigation check. It's a bit harder to find a secret door than an illusory wall.
So dumb
I found them
question.
before.
Dumb answer.
The broken mirror thing. Would
Wait,
it
it's a
be?
staff.
Oh
Staff.
yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
22.
Yeah, you are easily able to push up with this wall. What did?
Does anybody have cloth or anything?
I have stuff. Yes.
So would it be possible to use like a cloth as a sewing needle to try and like mend it back together?
I mean, it wouldn't be intact.
It's a staff.
So okay. So as you like push up at this door though, you see something really weird. You see like as you push it open, you probably like pull it open actually. There's a skull floating right in front of your face. It's like staring at you, but then it just like drifts away. And in the rest of the room, there's like 12 rotted bones in the skull swirling gently in the midair in the middle of the room.
Hello, random dead person?
No.
Is the skull friendly?
It's like 10
I'm
feet
gonna
away in the middle of the
approach.
room. And do you approach?
Slightly, yes.
How close?
I'm gonna stay within. I'm gonna stay 10 feet back.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Should I do something stupid?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you brought this
Very
upon yourself.
stupid.
I do not trust the skull, so can I charge it and claw it?
No, why?
Okay, all right. So, all right. You run within 5 feet of it and try to attack it, but before you have a chance to, give me a charisma saving throw.
A charisma saving throw.
Yeah, when you step within 5 feet of it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm using 2 different character sheets here. Oh. Apparently wouldn't have mattered. Clanker's charisma is the same as an Underhulk.
So,
It's
How does this work? What's happening?
You feel okay. So, Clanker, you feel something like kind of try to like prod into your body. Like you feel something cold pass through you, but it like your muscles kind of like fell for a second, and then sort of move on their own. But like whatever is doing this can't get the hang of it, and it stops. Your body returns to normal.
Did something just try to possess me?
Yes.
Dude, the fuck?
The bones continue to drift around the room.
I mean, if you want this body, I can go back to my old one.
Don't please remember how fun just because but dude. Let's just leave the ghost. Shut the door and leave the ghost. Before anything dumb happens.
You like the
What
room?
language was...
Yes.
Okay.
I can see up that way and notice where we've been.
Yeah, this room also
so
is also littered with the spider webs too, by the way.
Yeah. So we go this way. I am the one going over trap. Okay, is there a suspicious rug on the floor?
Yes.
A suspicious rug?
There's a suspicious rug on the floor.
There has been
As
a
it
rug
turns-
over every single trap.
As it turns out, the entire dungeon is now carpeted.
Oh, carpeted dungeon.
There is a
That's
suspicious
what-
rug.
That's worse than a carpeted bathroom. Carpeted dungeon.
A majority of the carpet is now covered in blood stains, but that's besides
Just wait,
the point.
Halaster's tower is fully shag carpeting.
Oh,
God.
It's his beard hair.
all right. Can I this time have advantage if I try to step on the plate and activate it?
You can tell it's a trap. Probably.
But I want to see what's underneath it.
Do you like just step on it? You can just like step on it and be prepared.
Yeah, I'm gonna step on it and be prepared.
Okay.
Be prepared.
Watch me look ahead and see this not actually a trap.
All the X's have been traps.
Okay. Okay, so yeah. As you like step forward under the thing. Yeah, alright. So as you step on it, push on it, it takes a lot more weight actually. But you're able to apply 50 pounds to it, and it swings open like a
I have
trapdoor.
a scowl. I have a scowl on my back. I weigh like more than normal.
Yeah, it swings open, and as you peer inside, you can see it's aligned. It's aligned with these big adamantine spikes. Down 30 feet. Walls in floor.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have been able to play out of that. Fine. All right. Stepping over it then.
All right. After a minute, it swings closed. without the rug.
Don't put more than 50 pounds on it, or don't put 50 pounds or more on it.
With no rug now. Alright. Dead. What are we muting? Okay, so, yeah. As you step into this room, this chamber has a flat, 30-foot high ceiling, and 10-foot high tunnels exiting it from the west, south, and east that you know of. Statues. Alcoves to the north hold 4 identical statues, each one bearing the likeness of a 10-foot tall dwarven king of stern visage.
Tapestry over here? Is that just a tapestry?
Hold on. Yeah. A torn tapestry hangs from an iron rod mounted to the south wall. The tapestry depicts King Malaire and his guards fighting a, give me... Hold on. Let me see. What is this thing? Give me Arcana or Survival.
If it's like something that happened before, would history work?
No, it's a creature.
Okay.
The king is fighting
I
something.
I can do Arcana. Yeah, so that's the tapestry.
I'm just asking out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Also, I want to know how it is that my computer manages to pick up the sound of the wheel scrolling.
It's like the it's this thing is like a big it's this big thing bursting out of the ground with this big wide open like mouth that's most of its head. And it's like shell on the back.
I know what this is. Not in character, but I know what this is.
The best part about people. I'm gonna roll it in game, but 16.
This is a bullet.
Yep, that's exactly what I knew it was.
Let me see something.
I got the thing one hell of a card in Magic the Gathering.
Okay. So, Clanker. Although, as you're walking into this room and your footsteps are like pounding onto the floor, you can sense things around you. There's like a 20-foot by 30-foot section in the middle of the room that is covered with stone tiles that will break away. Like
Do a smash.
Like the stone tiles, when you apply a weight to them, they will fall in.
Oh. Yeah, don't step in the middle of the room.
And Cloud, you can see through the floor.
Oh boy.
Like through the floor, there's a faint aura of necromancy.
Lovely.
Yeah, as you can see over in this direction, we have an OSHA violation.
The fuck is OSHA?
Right, hold on. Oh,
Get out of fourth wall mode.
Where do you...
Get out of break wall for thing mode. Break wall for thing mode? Jesus Christ.
Hey Civ, you okay there?
No.
English.
Orion, you're muted.
So what's in the middle of the room? I might have zoned out.
There's like a 20-foot by 30-foot section of stone tiles that Clinker tells you will fall in. They'll break.
Cool.
Think of a platform in Mario where you can stand on it when it breaks.
Door 1, 2, or 3.
And there's apparently something with necromancy below it.
Cool. Yep. Which door are we going through? One.
Ignore the OSHA violation.
Hey, look, it's door 2.
Yep.
Down we go. Fuck you.
So
Also, that's a door.
okay.
Should we stop
First,
here?
hold on.
Yep.
So
Yep,
as
I saw that
you
up there.
come around the corner, into this hallway here, you can see like there's a billowing black cloak attached to something invisible, and it's moving away from you. Down the hallway.
Which way?
Like to the end there.
Do we follow the magic cloak, or do we go down?
I say we kill the cloak.
Cloud, you can see it's cloak of illusion.
Lovely.
But don't follow the magic cloak, or follow the magic cloak.
And after a moment you can tell this is another minor illusion by Halaster.
It's just an illusion. Leave it.
Oh.
I guess you found
You missed
Halaster's black cloak.
As we walk past, Clanker's just gonna swat at the cloak.
And passes through it.
Div, you're muted. Fuck you. You don't
No.
need to hear the DM's words. We're just gonna go on.
No.
Alright, into 34. I've unmuted Civ.
34 poggers, bro.
34. Hey!
So you can hear as you're approaching though, you can hear like loud stomping, like very heavy stomping. And like some
Do I
chittering
detect-
noises.
Is anything else in this room?
Actually, like Clinker,
Why?
you hear like chittering and bug noises. You can understand it's Underhooks.
Oh, what are they saying?
I don't know, man. They're bored. They're looking for food.
They're bored and looking for food.
They like searching the room, and like kicking. You hear like the crash of wood as one like kicks a table. Do you guys approach?
Mm-mm.
And Clinker can tell you there's two of them.
I was muted!
I was about to tell you.
Do we know what Underhooks
And-
eat? Do we know what they eat?
No, I don't know what they eat. They probably eat gems and stuff. Maybe they eat
Jim,
People?
Probably.
could Clanker try to negotiate with the Underhooks?
Hold on. Umberhulks feed on purple worms, on kegs, and similar underground creatures, but greatly enjoy the taste of humanoids.
Greatly enjoy the
Clanker's
taste
going
of
first!
humanoids.
Clanker, go in! Negotiate! Get them away from the door.
Okay, hold on, what kind of things do I have in my inventory? Because I know I got some human pieces. I have a Durager finger, 11 drow ears, a Drider leg.
I think Driders are no longer humanoid. I don't know. While you're doing that, what's down this hall?
Hold on. Down that hole, it's another tunnel barred by iron gates. Halaster, no like.
Oh, the bar.
Yes.
Halaster, no, let us go that way. Fine. We wait for Clanker. Go, Clanker,
Okay.
go.
I'm going to go up to the Underhooks.
Okay. So, as you approach in the room, tell me what you look like.
How do I make it look like?
Like, do you look any different after taking over the body of the Underhulk?
You said before that my
Coloration
thing of
changed,
the
yeah.
color of him took over a bronze color, but other than that, he looks normal.
So, okay. Okay, so I'm not going to, because Umberhulk is so different in language, I can't really,
Translate
you
it.
can't really translate into words. It's like clicks and guttural noises. They like, as you approach the room, they immediately notice you, of course, and they like, both of them turn to look at you with their dazzling eyes, and like, they look at you up and down, and tilt their heads, and like, they seem very confused. Clearly, they recognize you, but they're confused why you look different.
I, in rough language, Clanker is going to translate. I have friends. Friends have food. Let us pass. We give food.
They click excitedly.
They
And
click
food.
excitedly.
They kind of like look around you towards the door. Are you guys standing there?
Out of sight.
Orion, you're muted.
Hi. There's monkey sounds in the background. My brain's not focusing tonight. I don't think anybody is. I have my eyes kind of out slightly because we still have it long rest. I still have Manifest Mind up. I can see through Manifest Mind. I'm waiting for a signal.
There's just a glowing pair of eyes in the doorway.
Their eyes glow back.
Does
that affect you?
I don't know. It's not like I'm seeing through its eyes.
Yeah.
It's a telepathic link.
Yeah.
Kind of like how.
Yeah, I get it. Their eyes like glow brighter, trying to up you. They look like a clinker.
I'm waiting for a sign from Clanker to come out.
Okay, Clanker's just going to wave them in, and if anything bad happens and they try and kill them, he's just going to use Confusing Gaze on them.
Does that work?
Can you get confusing?
Does it work on?
Confusing.
I mean,
what happens if you turn the two Underhooks against each other and make them look at each other?
Can Underhooks gaze each other? This is the question of the night, due to my bullshittery.
Alright, I am going to step out, though. Just kind of...
Let's see, are they... I'm gonna assume no.
Saying...
Okay, so they kind
no,
of... They kind of like... Yeah, on each other.
Okay,
I'm going to say... Okay, so as you like step into the room, they kind of like make hissing noises and step back and look at the clinker.
Clanker's immediate response is just friend. Has food.
Do I have food? You're the one with the ears.
I'm in your bag.
Oh, you are in my bag. I am gonna dig through the bag and then dig through Clanker's body in the bag and then I guess pull out flowers.
Clanker didn't have a bag of holding on him, did he?
No, Clanker didn't.
Okay.
This is just stuff he's been carrying around in a satchel.
Alright.
Clanker is the only member of the party who doesn't have a bag of holding. I mean, granted,
Yeah. So you dig around on Clanker's body, and they're kind of like hissing and clicking at each other. They're kind of confused as to why they shouldn't just kill you.
I hold out ear.
Here, a pile of 11 ears.
Yep.
So you just reach in and feel something weird and soft and pull it out. It's a bunch of ears.
It's drow ears.
Cloud, turn away.
Cloud was there for the harvest.
Clanker, after every battle, just cutting off body parts has finally come to use.
Okay, do you? They kind of like lumber forward and just and glare down at you. Their eyes aren't glowy, and they kind of like sniff at the ears.
I'm just holding a flat palm like you would with a horse.
There's a bunch of ears.
It's like feeding them.
Yes, the big rock-eating horses with exoskeletons.
They kind of like
up.
use their pincers and just like, grab them, and then they scurry back across the room. I say scurry, but bam, bam, bam.
Boom, 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 boom. Can you tell them that we just want to explore these 2 rooms?
They kind of like hunker down and like.
Okay, I'm gonna head over here.
Their
and just
teeth like
quickly check-
shred them. And they kind of stay there, and they're kind of still confused, but they're listening to Clinker. I guess
I'm checking room.
that is indeed a room. You find another archgate. This room is empty for an arch embedded in the northeast wall. This arch is one of the last magic gates. Space inside the arch buries a bas relief of a female dwarf standing with her eyes closed. A large keyhole is carved in the shape of a stone hammer that she clutches to her chest.
No, I forgot the name.
Does anybody have a hammer?
I might have a hammer.
And also, does the magic seal feel familiar, like another floor?
So, okay, this seems like it's more mundane in a way than the others. Like it needs an actual like physical key, and it has like mechanisms that could be picked with thieves' tools.
I have tools. Do I have thieves' tools? Probably not.
You guys may have seen the key before.
God fucking damn it.
It was on level
Sorry
2.
about that. I had to mute for a second. What's
What?
going on?
It was on level 2.
Fuck. Okay, we're not going through this gate then, I guess.
No, the key was on level 2. You don't know what level it goes to. You don't know that. You don't know the
I know,
keys.
but we don't have the key.
Yeah.
So we can't get
Yeah,
there.
unless you can pick it.
Alright.
Okay,
No,
let's go
no.
and explore 34C then.
All right.
Well,
Awesome. The room
Clanker's
contains
gonna
the
stand
smashed
bodyguard to
remains
make sure
of
the
a preparation table, a dishwashing station, and a stone cabinet. Scattered across the floor are pots, pans, utensils, all corroded and worthless. A water pump to the northwest has survived the Underhooks rampage, but is rusted and no longer draws water.
Cool. Alright, out we go.
Heading on up. Okay.
Clanker thanks the Underhooks for their service before leaving.
They're so
I
confused.
recognize that tunnel.
They're so confused.
We're trying to speed run this so we can get to the level 10 or level 7 before tonight. I'm just trying to get through the rooms.
Okay. 32. You don't see anything. In fact, I will say as you pass through, there is nothing.
Cool. Up for now, into room.
Okay. In the middle of the room rests a granite block 8 feet long, 3 feet wide, 2 feet tall, and 60 limestone urns rest in dusty wall niches.
Anything of note here that we could just kind of...
Not really. There's nothing.
There's... yeah. Oh shit, my pen's not working. There we go.
You hear distantly in the back of your minds Halas snoring.
Fuck you, sir. I can sell this.
What can you sell?
The map.
Well, sure, yeah.
Okay. Pit.
I don't know what that is. Hold on.
It's a pit. If that.
Yeah, it
if
is an
up
open
here
pit.
was a pit.
It is an open pit, yes. The springs that held the pit's cover should have rusted to the point of malfunction, exposing the trap. And if you hop over, 31B is an empty room.
Or 31A, because 31A is also exists.
31A is the pit.
Oh,
Yes.
cool. Back that
Go
way, I
over.
recognize that.
Yep.
Just kind of speed through, back down this way.
You want to head back towards
And-
the
This.
cloak, I'm
back
assuming.
here. Back towards the entrance. So we're going this way. We got to the death pit.
Yeah, you haven't gone
Necromancy
through the
pit.
cloak hallway yet.
Yeah, and then back to the cloak hallway. 35A.
Yeah, as you come back around the corner, the cloak is back. It's walking in the hallway. And by the time you get to 36B, it vanishes.
Cool, we're at 36B.
Alright. So, there's like an open pit in this room. It's a 10-foot wide, 30-foot long, 20-foot pit with a fine layer of dust and rubble on its floor. And there's 2 stone levers protruding from the wall opposite to area 36C. That you can look down there and see. The first lever is currently in the up position and has the word crush inscribed above it in Dwarvish that Vern can translate.
Yeah.
The
Sorry,
second
I just
lever,
confused two
translate.
D&D games.
the second lever
I
is
just-
currently in the down position and has the word lift inscribed above it.
Let's not touch either of those. Can we open this door without touching either of the levers?
Yep.
Okay, into that room.
Okay, so as you open the door, there's you'll never guess it, another gate.
Fucking damn it. Really?
But the first thing that you won't notice though, Dad, please mute when you're not talking, please. Sorry. Okay. So, yeah, back in this room, there's another gate. But Cloud, the first thing you notice inside the gate, there's 2 figures in the room that are no, there's not 2 figures. You can see 2 auras of illusion there, and they kind of like back up against the back wall with the gate, but they don't do anything. The gate, looking at it for distance, there's okay, so an arch embedded in the northeast wall. Its keystone is carved to show a gold dragon wormling with its mouth open.
So some sort of gem. Also, are you mentioning the things that you saw?
Does anyone in the party, if anyone in the party starts walking forwards, Cloud's gonna cast something.
Oh. Does someone walk forward?
I have no intent. Like, I walk the room, so I legitimately that.
Okay, in that case, once Star starts moving around the room and starts moving towards the things he saw, dispel magic on one of them.
Oh. Oh, dispel magic. Okay. All right. All right. So you kind of like target its invisibility then.
Yeah.
And spells of what level and below are immediately on?
It's spells of 4th.
Okay.
Wait. Any
So-
spell of 3rd level or lower on target ends.
Okay. So as you do, you cast the spell quickly, and you see another gray slot appear.
You could have just said something, and I wouldn't have walked into the room.
It it looks down at itself and sees it's invisible again, and wait, fuck, what did they see? Hold on. It kind of hisses in this other language, but it doesn't seem to actually be saying anything, and it kind of stays back against the wall. The other one doesn't move.
I'm gonna back up, and we're just gonna leave. Just leaving. Not dealing with that bullshittery today. There's an archgate there.
Yeah. The other one appears as you're leaving. And it's holding a fireball that it gets rid of. As you close the door and head out.
I flip it off.
The other one flips you off back.
All right, this way. Up to 36A.
36A, you say. That is. What the fuck? Well, there it is. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. The corridor ends in a smashed door.
Is that all?
Yep.
That's legitimately all it says. God
Yep.
damn it. Okay, I recognize that hallway. We go back this way. I will not
37?
make us go 37A. I will not make us go all the way back to get this room. As much as I want to.
37. So there's clearly carved black marble benches standing in the marble tiled room with showers actually. Alcoves in the west and east walls have rusted iron shower heads protruding from the ceiling. A rusty pull chain hangs near each shower head, and each alcove has drain holes in the floor. The showers probably drew cold water from an underground river or something. And you're lining the room, so I'm not going to bother making you check for this. There's... Wait. Oh, there's a secret door there. I'm dumb. I was thinking of the south wall. But the south wall first, though. There's a sauna. Heat billows up from vents built in the sides of an 8-foot tall, 5-foot diameter cylindrical copper tank. In the middle of the room, a copper pipe extends upward from the tank and disappears into the ceiling. And, yeah. There's clearly, fire, blazing out of this pipe. And blasting the room with heat.
That's actually quite interesting. But this way.
Give me a second. I want to see something. Let's see.
What time did we start?
We started 10. We've been going for an hour and a half.
Cool. We should definitely get down to the next level, so I'm gonna... Because then we have at least...
Okay, so... Cloud, looking at that, you can... You don't detect magic? Well, you detect magic, but it's not a school of magic. It's just the lingering effects of a conjure elemental spell. There's probably fire elemental in that.
Talk.
Yeah, hot.
Yeah. I'm lining wall.
Alright, I'm not gonna bother making you roll for that. So as you do that, you click, you catch onto the thing in the marble tile and open the door. Facing the secret door is an 8-foot tall statue of a pig-eyed male dwarf sitting on a throne. 8 gemstones are embedded in the stone rings the dwarf wears on his stapled fingers. In front of the statue is a 10-foot deep open pit whose bottom is set with these iron jaws, and around which are chunks of rock and dwarven bones. If anyone wants to give me a religion, you can see who this dude is.
I'm not good at religion, but I'll roll anyways.
7.
No.
Shall I roll?
16.
If you'd like.
I don't think it's gonna do anything, but I can roll.
you want to give me advantage?
Do you have proficiency?
I don't have proficiency, but I have a +6 to intelligence scores.
I have +4 to religion.
I have +6 to religion, so
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
cool. Nat 20.
All right.
Clanker uses
This
telepathic
is-
bond to share all of the information.
So this is a shrine to the Dwarven god of greed, Abathur.
We should probably not take the loot then. That's on him.
And there are loot. The in the pit, the dwarf seemingly had a peg leg made of mithril down in the pit, and the gemstones set in the
Mithril?
statue stone rings include 2 sardonyxes, 2 zircons, an amethyst, 2 garnets, a spinel, and a tourmaline.
I was looking for some mithril.
It's down in the pit.
I can go get
This,
we can get the
is
piglet
this
for
shit
you.
cursed?
I guess the statue of the god let you touch not. So good that Scowl's asleep. Or cat. But we can grab I can go grab the mithril leg from the pit. That's not on the god, that's just a bone, dude.
Do you fly down?
Yes.
Okay. So it has like
If
yeah,
well,
Oh, yeah,
if
fine.
she's doing that, runs like over it, and you see him just take out a vial of holy water and just like literally just splash it onto her. Protection from good and evil.
Oh. Nice. So yeah, as you go down,
Was it?
he just like throws some water into it.
Yeah, he literally just takes out a bottle of water and just like literally splashes it onto her.
It's a keg.
Dude, whatever.
All right. So yeah, as you go down, there's like these big rusted iron jaws that seemingly like slam shut around this dude because the bones are like shattered and he's in 2 pieces. But he had a peg leg made of mithril, but nothing
I
else.
grab
About
a
it.
peg leg of mithril and flying back up.
Mm-hmm. All right. If you don't grab anything else,
Are we? I'm not going to attempt to grab things from the god. If anybody else wants to try to grab things from the god, that's none of my business. But I'm not grabbing anything.
Ren looks tempted. He's an atheist, so.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the
You're
closest
gonna-
you can get to an atheist in D&D.
you're gonna have a fun fucking time when you die.
I
I'm
mean,
having...
mind you, Gith Yankees have cities built on the bodies of dead gods, so.
I mean, yeah.
Hold on. This begs the question of, would Clanker actually know that gods are a thing or not?
Yes.
Oh yeah, probably.
You'd have to be like literally living in a cave to not know what gods in TNT, and even then, you probably know something.
I've been alive for 3
Fair.
months, or I've been awake for 3 months, and I know what gods are.
Just a cleric. What?
Awake for 3 months. You must have took a very long nap.
Something like that.
No, they don't nap. They don't sleep. Okay, so.
Boink.
Ooh. Don't do
I
that.
slept for 3 months. I slept for so long that I don't need to sleep anymore. That is what this happened.
I wish I could do that.
Okay.
So you heading down?
And then now we go down. Yes. I can see that tunnel. I can see that tunnel. I'm
Ah.
upset that there is things that we missed that are upsetting me, but that is the best.
Nah,
we
you
can do.
didn't miss anything.
This looks interesting.
This?
1819.
What? 1819. Oh, that.
1819.
Ah, yeah, you didn't miss
1817.
anything. Nah, it's fine.
Oh no.
All right.
Wait, no.
God damn it. Okay, look. Okay. Did you guys want to trek all the way over there? We can just skip and say it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Okay.
No, I don't need to. We're not doing it.
All right.
No.
Good. All right. So. All right. So Alastair's snoring was kind of like present through most of that, and he kind of like coughs and like you hear like some crashing as he and he says, and he kind of like coughs and says, in your minds, his voice slick with sadism, probably for waking him up, and he says, "Fear does awful things to a man, and the worst venom of all is fear of the unknown. More is to come. More of my games. But you know that. Half the multiverse knows that. To them, I say, tune in next week to see the Castle of Mad Goth. But to you, all I say is, good luck."
Fuck you, sir.
And he head down. Alright.
Has anybody
Okay.
noticed that he says next week and then we continue walking?
I don't question it anymore.
He can see the multiverse. There's no telling which world he's operating in.
It's also possible that he works on a different time length. I have been messing around with a bit of chronomancy, so I know it's quite possible through the use of magic.
Time is a very fickle thing.
We're just gonna accept that as the reason to not go into it deeper. Fucking- This dude's insane.
Or there's that option.
Oh yeah, he's definitely insane.
Well, there's no doubt about that. Alright.
I guess the world will never know until we cast Detect Thoughts on the Mad Mage.
That
fucking luck.
would be a bad idea.
Okay. So, as you guys are walking down and you're kind of like talking together, something weird happens. Like, you notice a steady shift. Like, as your dark vision returns, something else happens. You start talking in a different language. Everyone's speech slowly shifts into giant.
Fuck, I'm not
Do I
Leo.
speak
Fuck,
giant?
I'm not Leo.
Do we understand?
You say
What we're
yes, yeah, you understand.
Hold on. I just had the realization. Since I am an Umbral Hook, I only speak
Umbral Hook.
Umbral Hook. So
Umbral Hook.
Umbral? Oh,
there's suddenly... Oh, Umbral. It's Umber. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but no, you're still speaking. You're still speaking in clicks. It's a dwarvish dialect of Umbral.
It's a Dwarvish dialect. He comes from the mountains.
He comes from the mountains.
Okay.
Micah's just been speaking telepathically for the past 3
Oh
hours.
yeah, definitely. You've been using the links so you can talk.
Yeah. Your telepathic link turns into dwarvish.
Is it dwarvish or giant?
Oh, I mean, fucking giant. I'm
Telepathy
dumb.
is not giant.
Okay, so. All right. So it's kind of like, as you're speaking, you intentionally start speaking in common, but as it leaves your mouth, it becomes giant. Yeah, everyone can understand it.
Fuck you, I start speaking infernal.
Ape becomes giant.
Fuck!
Yeah, so you just keep on walking in the tunnel, and yeah. So, all right. So how we're doing this level is there is a map, but it's mostly cavern and mostly inconsequential. So I'm gonna run until there's something important that I need a map for. Then I will run the theater of the mind. But for now, It is only cavern. And no map, because fuck you. I guess I'll take you to the model cover. There you go. Alright. So. Let me just... Alright. I gotta find someone. I swear, this thing is like so weirdly sorted sometimes. I can't tell where the thing I gotta read is. Hold on. Alright. What the fuck? There was something I was gonna read that I can't find now. You know, it's probably a good idea for us to go to get a break for a moment. Anyway, we've been going for almost 2 hours. So yes, well, I'm looking for stuff. We can take a break, and anyone needs to the bathroom can do stuff. All right. Let me see. Download. Pause.
Orion, I'm assuming there
Hi, Twitch. Okay, we back. Orion is not gone, but we are missing Dead now.
I'm back.
Yes, hello. Okay,
Hello. I was grabbing cereal.
so yeah, Dead decided to go to bed, but it's fine. We only gotta go for another hour or so. So let's see what we can do.
It's a little bit less because we did have a break.
It's fine. We'll see how it goes. I need to change his music. So, as you continue down into the caverns, it just progressively the air gets more and more oppressive as you speak in giant. You're clearly getting deeper and deeper underground, and it smells like it. The air is just really thick and heavy. It's not fun. And you're not even halfway down. So, as you do, the tunnel eventually flattens out into a cavern, and nothing looks unique at all. Again, cavern. It almost feels like you're back on level 3, except it's not as damp. And there's like on occasion you see like the molted carapaces of you have a good comparison actually. Underhooks. Clanker looks exactly like these things. It's like these giant shells that are bigger than suits of plate armor and tougher than it. But in the distance, you hear like for a moment you hear like thunder echoing through the caverns. Like these loud cracks in deep noises echoing through and even more dimly, like very faintly, in the way distance echoing through the tunnels. Like probably off to coming through the tunnels to your coming from the tunnels to your left, I'd say. So as you like get down into this, it's like this big ring around this rock, this pillar of rock. You can like walk around and see, and there's a couple caverns going off to the edges. And coming from a cavern to the north, you can hear like these crashes of like almost thunder and like yeah. Yeah. Although one thing catches your attention. There's like other first though. As you're listening, Halester's voice worms its way back into your mind once again. And he says in like this hushed tone, "Do you hear it? The distant thunder, the footfalls. And that music. Slow, insidious, venom wrapped in velvet. Go to it, my contestants. Go, and quickly. For night falls even here below the earth. And when midnight tolls, it tolls for thee."
Tolls for what?
It tolls for thee.
The, as in us.
Mm.
And speaking of that, I just remembered I gotta keep track of the time in game. I've not been doing that at
God.
all. No, I'm just like, I just haven't kept track of that at all. It just reminded me. So, okay. You guys would have spent like a good few hours on the last level. So let's just,
Yeah, because we did go through every.
yeah, let's just go ahead to like 7 p.m. there. So it is still the 4th of Kythorn. Okay. And as you're like going around the spire of rock that juts into the cave ceiling, you hear the music and the footfalls mostly to the north cavern. Well, it's more like going. Yeah, it's closer to the north, but there's also a cavern to the south with smaller tunnels. But really, as you like, I imagine you're probably going around and looking at each of these tunnels and seeing where you might want to go.
I am still the map maker. I'm not making a map of this area as much because
It's cavern.
I think
Yeah.
people have been here.
Yeah. But yeah. So one tunnel is the only one that you can actually see something of significance. As you right, let's see. As you cross over to this tunnel that's heading off straight to the east, you see not more tunnel going around, but a massive expanse. And you, Star, can see out 300 feet. So let me see. Can you see something of note here? Standing like the open mouth, you can do, this is 10 feet squares. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yeah, you can see fucking everything. Alright.
Yay! Who else wants to see 300 feet? I can give it to someone else as well. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep it for now. We might need it for a different situation.
Okay, so yeah. Alright. You actually hear for a moment like the distant chittering and like a really loud screech echo down this cavern. And something lights up your vision for a moment. Like this cavern, it like dips down into this big bowl shape. And in the center of it is this extremely tall, like pure mithril spire. You can't see the top of it from your current vantage point. But in the distance, down in the bowl, you hear this screeching, and you can't tell what it's coming from. But there's a figure standing there, and you hear the crack of lightning as a lightning bolt it goes out from them and illuminates the cavern and strikes at something against the back wall. And you hear the lots of footsteps, like chittering and screeching, going back into a cavern.
Jittering and screeching, that sounds like Underhooks or something else.
No. It reminds you of the face spiders, but like more crazed. In fact, I will probably say you can probably spot like give me a perception check actually.
Okay. My perception. I might have not closed Foundry, but I might have left the tab. I'm just gonna roll physical dice and add math normally. Perception.
Perception, yeah.
22.
All right. Yeah, as you're looking, the lightning bolt that's cast illuminates the back wall just enough that you can see slipping away into other caverns too many spider legs.
Oh.
You don't see the main body where this thing is, but it's definitely spider legs. And it's way bigger than it has any right to be. But it has seemingly left this massive bowl-shaped cavern.
Just gonna put it out there. One of my achievements
Shut
is
up.
to destroy a
Shut up.
drawer.
Shut up.
Hey, Cloud. I found the thing that we're tracking, probably.
Oh, lovely.
Want to follow it?
Do you... Okay, so, like, this, in fact, you know what? Here, I'm just gonna give you a screenshot of this, this room on the map. Fucking hell. Let's see here. Alright. So, let me just do this. Twitch, you can just fucking look up the map for level 7. Okay. So, look in the session chat And that square shape in the middle is the spire going up. And you guys are standing like immediate, like in that tunnel, immediate left of 16B. Not 4 above that.
Okay, and where did the spider thing that she saw
It
go?
vanished to in up the bowl shape's wall at the far other end, and towards the into the cavern near 16A.
Lovely.
Is anyone like approaching through that tunnel?
I'm waiting for a signal. Are we going that way? Are we tracing it? I'm waiting for.
Well, either way, I think we should stay away from that crystal spire. That's not the uh
You can't really see too much of it. It's kind of like you look into this tunnel, and there's a ledge going down, and somewhere along that floor, it rises up into this mythical spire. In fact, let me see if you approach to see more of it at all, I can give you a height.
yeah, Cloud is assuming that's the castle area with the wizard we're supposed to be avoiding.
Yes. So. Yeah, I guess then we should just follow this one and avoid that spire.
So, all right. As okay. Give me an idea of like where you are. You're not going to that tunnel at all, are you?
No.
Okay. All right.
Cloud, you're leading this one. I was leading what I wanted to do. Now I'm done doing what I want to do, and also I am. Yeah.
In the distance, I'll say at least Star notices this. I don't know how far everyone's dark vision goes, but
300 feet.
I know
One
you're.
sec. Here, Cloud. 300 feet.
You
Cloud can now
see
see 300 feet.
you see in the very distance. You can probably like see just the barest bottom of the spire, because it kind of like goes upward just a little bit. You see the figure that casts the lightning bolt approach the spire, the center, and yeah, they're wearing like they're probably most likely a wizard, but they're wearing this long robe that you can't see the color of because you're fucking in the dark vision.
Wait,
Um,
actually, one sec. Not just Cloud. I have 3 people. I guess
And-
it's Cloud, me, Vren, and
I guess
Flanker not here.
I guess.
Have now 300 feet. of dark vision.
they start casting a spell as they walk up and like touch the spire and look up it.
Wait, random person?
You don't know. That's the person that casted lightning bolt.
Okay, I zoned out for a second. Who the fuck cast a lightning bolt? And was it cast at us?
No, it was cast at the spider thing.
Ah.
That's what read it off.
Oh shit. Cool. Let's chase the spider. Ignore the man for now.
The spider is past the man.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's the problem. Also, keep in mind, between us and the spider is the huge bowl.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to be a simple, oh, just slide down, then climb back up. I'm assuming this is a much deeper crater than that.
It's not like a massive drop, I don't think. It's enough that at your distance you can kind of see the bottom on the other side, and just barely the you. It's more like you can't see the bottom of the tower. It's more like you can see the man standing at it, and he doesn't seem very tall from your vantage.
Is it 5 foot by 5 foot grid or not? Or 10
No,
foot
10
by 10
foot.
foot?
10 foot. You see him. You casting a spell, and he starts to float, as if his head is going up.
So to get to the spider, we either have to circle around. We need to circle either up or down, and try to find a way around through the tunnels to get to the other side of the crater.
Yes. Moving quickly though, and also, what the fuck does Halaster say about nighttime and shit?
We're fucked at midnight.
Alright, we're fucked at midnight, and it's the time. And what did he say we need to do before midnight? Find shelter?
Nope. I'll
Get the fuck out, I think.
I'll read it to you again. So, Halaster said, if I can find it again. Jesus. God damn it. Okay. Do you hear the distant thunder, the footfalls, and that music, slow, insidious, venom wrapped in velvet? Go to it, my contestants. Go quickly, for night falls even here below the earth, and when midnight tolls, it tolls for thee.
So follow the sound?
He mentioned music.
Do we hear any music still? And if so, is it possible to discern what direction it's coming from?
You did hear music going toward the cavern to the north, but he mentioned like it being slow and insidious, and this is like you only faintly hear it, but it's like jubilant, like it's like happy music.
We need to figure this out.
What if we go towards them, beat up whoever's making the music, then it'll be sad music.
I don't know. Cloud, lead the way.
I'm also not entirely sure about entirely trusting what Hollister says, but what I will say is that looks like the north, since the spider you said ran into like a tunnel towards the north there, we'll circle around to the north and look for a tunnel leading over there from that point.
Sure, let's go.
So we're like circling around the edge of the bowl here along 16A to get to that like divot at the very top of the picture you sent us.
Oh wait, so you're going into the cavern? Okay.
Were we not already like towards the edge of the bowl?
I was assuming you hadn't even gone down that tunnel, like to the left side of the image.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but if you want to go in, that's fine with me.
Have I mentioned how nothing on this map makes sense to me, like just looking at it? So I'm just gonna just nod my head and smile.
Okay, it's a bit confusing. I get what you mean. It took my brain a minute to adjust. So that weird like curving gray line with the lines on it. That's
I know that
showing,
goes down. That's a divot.
yeah, that's showing the slope of the bowl.
Where are
like
we though?
Okay, 16B.
So on
okay.
the
Do you see where it says
left
16B?
side?
No, it's only there's no 16B. It's just
Yes, there is.
Are you
in
looking
the
at the right-
bowl?
Well, okay, you're looking at session chat, right?
yes.
Okay, so
You see
right,
you
in
see the square?
bowl, do you see?
The square. You see the square in the middle? In the middle of the bowl.
Yes.
Immediate
there is
left of
16B.
that. Yeah,
I didn't notice if Indiana
immediate
was
left from
helping me.
that is the tunnel you guys entered the short form.
All right.
Okay. However,
Thank you. However,
hold on just a moment. There is something that interrupts your planning here. Okay. Right. So yeah, if you guys are like approaching the cavern, you see that the man who had casted a spell and is floating upward, he stops midair about halfway up the spire, which is very tall, and he looks down toward all of you, and he casts a quick spell. And who's the front of the party?
Cloud or me?
I guess since I'm being made to lead, Cloud would be in the lead.
Okay.
Either that or Vren, since he's our tank.
So you receive a sending spell. I guess first that's happened.
No, I think I received sending from Blackstaff
Oh
already.
yeah, black staff, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you receive a sending from. You don't know who it is, but you can tell it's coming from them. All right. There you go. And he doesn't really wait for a response. He kind of just continues on up, and as you step into the cavern, you can see at the top of it is at the top of the spire, is just like a building. It's like a castle like shape, 4-story, and there's no like. It goes immediately outer wall spire, and you can see like a door in the front, just hanging at the open air.
That's all Cloud sends back. Like,
All right, then.
he doesn't want to outright tell them, no, we were told to not go near Mad Goth. He is just like making a quick excuse that's also sort of the truth.
Do you tell
Spider
it?
first, then
Do you tell anyone about that?
So after he sends the reply, he turns back to the others. So whoever that was just sent me a message through sending, saying that the castle over there has our ticket down and Madgoth comes home soon, but Aerith told us to avoid contact with Madgoth, so I'm assuming there must be a way further down without dealing with them. So let's
you might
just
want to
keep
ask her
looking for
about that
that
next time you
spider for
send.
now.
Yeah, let's do this deal with the spider and.
All right. Hold then. All right, I need to read some ahead real quick. Fuck. You can see like in the cavern as you're heading towards it and avoiding going down the different. There are some of Halaster's eyes watching you. Blatantly this time. Let's see
I
here.
don't have sending prepared, do I? I ritual cast it at night, don't I?
All right, let's see here.
I would help, but I don't think I have it prepared either.
Yep.
And I also legitimately cannot help that way. They don't know your sister.
Yeah, exactly. When we make camp for the night, I'll sending her and check what to do from here.
All right, let's see. What is that cavern? Oh.
Yeah, no, most of my spells are because magic spell wise things, not or damage spells, not like normal.
Okay. I'm just checking stuff over the map. Alright. Fucking hell. Let's see. Wait, goddamn it. I checked the map, then I immediately forget what I just read. Alright, awesome. Okay. So you guys just skirt around the side of the place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yep.
Poggers. I need to check, make sure there's nothing of note in 16. Okay, so just to clarify, with the tower, at the center of the cavern, floating 10 feet above a smooth, 80-foot tall mithril spindle that erupts from the floor, is the castle. The stone castle is more than 60 feet away from the ledges, putting it outside the range of some creatures' dark vision, except no. Uh, and the castle
Except no, because we're idiots and have big night
and
vision.
actually, the castle itself, you look up and see it, it looks tiny. Like, it's small enough to fit inside a 20-foot cube.
What the fuck?
And as you're looking up and looking around, the man, probably Blizzard, who is going up, he shrinks as he approaches it and opens the door and goes inside. All right.
Huh.
About when he gets within 40 feet of it.
That's magic of some sort.
Yep.
Oh shit, Sherlock, but at the same time, we don't know exactly what it is yet.
Space and time definitely are not normal here.
Oh wait, so I was completely wrong. The ledges are on the side. They're 90 feet above the cavern floor.
Huh.
So actually, Madgot's castle is like almost eye level with you, like a little, and it's
Interesting.
tiny. So yeah, as you go across, um, you can like the cavern floor starts to get like you can feel like broken webs and stuff on the floor. They're sticking to your shoes and the like. But eventually, you hit a point where I think the ledge stops. Before you can
Can
get
we
to the other
go
side.
like into the caves around it?
If that's what you want to do.
That or we go in? What do you guys want to do?
We need to find a way over to where the spider went anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear um, like distant, like almost kind of shrieking coming from that cavern, but it's very faint.
Hey, shrieking. Wasn't there something? I don't know what the fuck his message was anymore. In Naruto character.
No, there was not anything mentioned about shrieking.
I don't fucking know.
Are you guys gonna try and like get across the gap, or do you want to go through the caverns, or slide down and climb up?
Does it?
Okay, let me see how big the gap it is. It's about like roughly 10, 20, 30, like roughly 40-foot gap to the other side. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like you can see where the ledge ends. on the image.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the other side.
Spells.
Nothing.
What
You got
spells I
anything?
got?
Nothing has a
I
climbing
do
speed. I
not.
have a flying speed. It's just Cloud we're worried about, really.
Yeah.
What's
Actually,
the
I
weight
could
limit of this?
dimension door him.
Actually, no. I have another idea to get all of our people across. How heavy is Clanker?
Baker can
11.
burrow
Very.
through.
Clanker can burn the wall. Yeah.
Oh, so Gwanth, me, and
I'm gonna Misty
Vren
Step.
are the
Gwanth
only
can
Get
Misty
ones.
Step, yeah.
is-
Oh wait, that's 30 feet though. Well, she can wall run, can't she? Is that a thing?
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah, she can get over there.
As long as it's all in one turn, yeah.
Yep, she can get over there.
How big across is it again?
It's
40.
roughly 40 feet gap.
Oh, I don't even need a climb. I can get to use my Gith Yankee stuff. Woohoo! I
Oh.
cast jump on myself. I jump across.
Nice. You yeet.
Fuck, my Misty Step is only 30 feet.
Just jump and go the rest of the way. You're fine. You could jump 10 feet.
Yeah. I was trying to plan something neat with magic, but I was gonna be like, I can summon Tensor's floating disc and just have Star carry me across, and everyone just taxi on the floating disc.
I mean,
Ours
that would
not
work.
strong enough to carry you across.
Piggyback.
Star has
my
a
God.
strength of 9.
Yeah, you can do it. Cloud isn't that heavy, honestly.
Allegedly.
You have a shit ton of gear on you, though, like we all do.
Right? I have 125 pounds of shit on me. And that's mostly my 800 platinum.
I have a carry capacity on my body of 150 or 105. I'm at 97.
Oh. Yeah. Never mind that.
I can Tensor's disc, and we could do a Tensor's disc train.
Wait, actually, yeah, that's a good point. If you do Tensor's disc, I can just ride on your disc.
And you can.
Nice.
Let's just get a.
Well, that's a good way to get rid of the castle if you want to later. Get everyone up there.
Yeah, it's also a ritual spell.
It's a normal ritual spell, so you're fine then. Yeah.
Let's just get across like in normal ways for now.
The
At this rate, we're gonna end session by you seeing the thing. Come on.
fucking-
Clanker can burrow through and get you guys a path.
Clanker
I'll
punch
just-
wall.
Yeah, I'll just fucking follow behind Clanker.
Oh, good point. He can just make the tunnel through, and you guys can just walk. Jesus Christ. He is very mindful to avoid crushing you. Let me just check out
I
something real
jump
quick.
across anyone.
Okay.
Bitch.
All right. Let's see here. Let me just check a nearby area real quick. See if there's anything of note. Okay. All right. Okay, so you guys just like go across. Like, I imagine he probably like bores like an alcove into the side of the cavern wall instead of like digging fully in and making a tunnel. It's just basically a walkable ledge. He expands the ledge,
Yeah.
and you hear Halaster's distant grumbling as the wall regrows after you get to the other side.
Damn Underhooks.
No, it's damn player character contestant Umberhulks. The other Umberhulks are nice. They don't break our walls down when you don't want them to.
They do.
Not
I
when
was
he doesn't
about to
want
say-
them to. Not when he doesn't want them to.
Fucking.
He just has dominate monster cast on every one of them. It's fine. Alright. So,
Wait, I just thought. If Clanker is in a monstrosity body, does that make him vulnerable to dominate monster?
yes.
Yeah. But that also makes him immune to things like charm person and
Yeah.
dominate person.
Yeah, so
Yeah. He's a const. Wait, what are Warforged counting as? Constructs or humanoids?
constructs.
Humanoids. What?
I'm counting them as constructs. They're constructs.
Okay.
Ugh. Alright, well, let's see. Alright, okay, alright. Seeing stuff. Yeah, you get across the other side, and I'm trying to keep note of what you guys actually see on the map. As you get to the other side of that ledge, I'm assuming you're going on the south side.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
so yeah, going across there, then you hear like the distant tapping of like chisel on rock, although it's like big and loud because giants, and that echoing down the tunnel. But I'm assuming you ignore that.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. We are going after the spider first. Then everything
Spooter
else.
time.
Spooter time.
Okay. Well, as you like creep around the ledge over here, okay. I am not very good with this. Keeping track of what the map is not easy. So as you go across here, you can see like up the sides of the 90-foot pit, or like large masses of webs strung up across it, and you can even see like webs left behind where you saw the spider moving across. Clearly, this thing definitely can't spin webs properly, but it's managing to in some way. The webs are like colossally thick, like almost as big around as my hands here.
He has multiple pairs of legs. He probably has multiple sets of
Yeah.
spider spinny parts.
Yes.
Whatever they are.
Yeah, and the webs only get thicker and thicker as they go closer to the cavern. It's clearly like stolen this little spot as its home. So let me just get a screenshot over here.
Kill it with fire.
So okay, but as you like go up, the webs are like blocking your path.
I just burn them.
Do you burn them? How do
I
you
light my sword on fire using green flame blade, and then burn them.
All right.
Oh, wait, is that a cantrip? Because if not,
Yep.
I have a better way to burn them.
It's a cantrip.
Okay, never
Swoosh.
mind then.
So that deals fire damage to it.
It does fire damage, yes.
Yeah. So you light the webs on fire and they burn. They kind of like
I can also do poison. I can do poison spray by fire if I need to.
nice. The webs they light on fire, but with how thick they are, they kind of just like melt into goop and burn, like burning oil most. And these
Oh, I hate
things,
that.
yeah, it's horrible. It doesn't smell very good either, I bet. And you can peer into the cavern, and it doesn't look much better inside. This cavern was clearly like something different before, and now you can hear like the noise of way too many spider legs echoing across it. Yeah, the chamber
How
has
do
like
we fight this thing
the
while it's in a
looming.
bed?
It has this cavern has the looming hollowness of a cathedral. The walls were sculpted into exquisite arches, buttresses, and draperies, and carvings of giant whorls and spirals cover the ceiling, now covered in webbing. You don't see the spider just peering in through the thing, but you can hear it moving.
We need to somehow manage to continue getting through this without dealing with the fact that
Okay,
it's.
so there's like hold on a second. I'm waiting. Okay, sorry. So as you like tear down the webs and burn them, getting through here, opening this tunnel passage, there's these three dramatic crystal formations exploding from the floor. Each one like roughly 10 feet wide and 15 feet tall. Broken shards of crystal litter around the floor around them. And like there's like shards on the floor, but like big shards where you can see where they fell off of it. But like they seem to be expanding. Like the crystals are growing. Not fast enough that you can see it, but it's evident. And as
What the fuck do we do here?
the crystals are like moderately lighting up the cavern.
Plan of action, Cloud?
So we don't see it, do we?
No, you're kind of like just peering into the entrance, and I think I sent an image of the cavern in session chat.
Yeah. Is there anything we can see indicating where it went?
Give me survival, I guess.
Yeah, I would also say keep in mind both Star and I have 300 feet.
Oh no,
Yeah.
everybody has
Right
300 feet now.
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone does.
The only person who doesn't is Granthio.
survival check, by the way. That will be. Where's my survival? 18.
You can kind of see torn webbing on the floor. Like this thing clearly can spin the webs, but it's not very careful with them, and it's probably gone up somewhere towards the ceiling. But
We don't see anything on the ceiling?
it's mostly obscure with the webs, actually. It's not that you can't see around the whole cavern, it's that it's so obscured with webs. This thing has just been wildly spinning webs. Like, it almost can't quit.
How tall is the cavern?
Fucking hell, let's see. So I don't know if it gave me an actual number, but it has the feeling of like a massive carved out cathedral. But let me see if it gave me a number. No. So I'm gonna say that this thing goes up like probably about like 70, 80 feet.
I see. Unfortunate.
I can try to fly.
You know,
but
think
this is
like
so bad.
here's a comparison. You know,
Wait, Civ?
yeah.
I have Alchemist Fire.
Hold on. Here's a
Oh,
comparison,
okay,
Robert.
then.
Here's a comparison, Robert. In Dark Souls 2, you know the area leading up to the Duke's Freya?
I haven't played Dark Souls 2, remember?
Okay, I didn't know that. Well, it's like there's these massive nets of webbing going across it. Very erratic.
So,
Maybe the spider's neurodivergent. Sorry.
It is very neurodivergent.
Star, what options do you have for burning away all this web?
Uh,
Because with how large this room is, my only option is fireball.
Fireball works. I have alchemist's fire and acid. I have
Are you like trying to keep quiet almost in here, or are you just talking out loud?
I would say like sort of hushed, but not whispering.
starts mumbling.
You can hear like very distant clattering of like chitin on stone, and like on occasion like the kind of straining of these thick webs. It almost sounds all kind of like steel being strained. So at this thickness, they are comparable to steel.
Yeah, best option right now is um most likely gonna be alchemist's fire, maybe. I was gonna kind of why I got it is to burn shit. Small flask
What
of
exactly were you planning? Sorry. Go on.
Sorry, no, you can go first. I was just gonna try to read off the definition and try to figure out if it would work.
All right, Brenna. Once you say that you were using this to, start fires, friends looks at you and he's like, "Oh, exactly were you planning to commit arson on?"
Halasters! Multiple.
All right, fair enough. Fucking hell.
Yes, I was. My goal was to just burn him alive. So it does. So 2d10 fire damage when poured on an object or just kind of been thrown into the area.
It would have not the webs, yes, and probably create a fucking inferno in here. But
I was just backing up. Yeah, then I'm just gonna. Also, you never know what you can burn. Why did I click it twice? I made two of these.
I'd imagine the kind of like these partially glowing crystals in the center of the room are like these almost like supports that are supporting a ton of the webbing, and it's all connected up. It would all burn.
All right, it's burned.
Yeet. Okay. Well then. Okay. I did not expect to throw the spider into a furnace.
Shit, the problem is you wanted to kill it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Huh? What?
There's.
No,
I didn't say you're gonna kill it.
Yeah, no, my thing just says encounter
Yeah.
encounter a true horror woven by Lolth.
Fun fact: you guys are meant to find this on level 4. Not
What?
levels. You guys are meant to find this thing on level 4.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
We skipped past most of level 4.
Yeah.
So you said that as the webs burn away, it skitters off?
No, I didn't say anything at all about the webs burning yet.
Oh.
You can hear like, okay. So as you throw the thing into there, you kind of back up as it burns away the webbing. It's kind of like a massive cavern full of like, imagine it's like solid oil burning as it melts. It's very, very, very hot in this room as it starts to burn, and you can hear the thing screaming in an almost human tone.
Awesome.
Burn, bitch, burn.
Well, you took kill it with fire for spiders too far. Fuck. Let's see. How do I calculate damage on this thing?
Just do 2d10.
2d10 for it burning alive in a fire cavern.
True, because the fire's getting a
Um,
lot like.
Yeah, you can hear this thing furiously running around, and using like a rough idea of like where the sound's coming from. This thing moves very fast, very fast, and this thing you okay. Eventually, as the fire is dying down, the you hear like a loud thud and like scraping on stone as it apparently falls to the floor.
How much damage did we deal with that?
You don't know.
So it's not dead though. It
You don't
still
know
seems to
that.
be
It's not moving. You can't hear it moving.
Oh, it's not.
You don't know how much damage has been dealt, no.
Vern can tell if it's still breathing.
It says it
I
breathes.
don't have that up.
Oh.
And
Who says
also,
it has to
yeah,
breathe?
It might not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be me.
I say it has to breathe. Easy.
Do we want to check the room now that it's now? Is this so the it stopped burning, right?
It has stopped burning. Well, it's not stopped burning, but it's like it eventually gets to a point where you can actually still move around in here without burning alive. Maybe.
Cool.
And you can peer in, and off to the north side of the cavern, you can see this. It's the first time you're getting a good look at this monstrosity, and it's not a monstrosity; it's an aberration. But it's like, so first off, it's a huge creature, and it's literally this horrible, colossal mass of spider legs. You can't see anything else inside this thing. You can't even tell where the webs come from. And it's like screaming out in these horrible spider noises that should not exist.
It's still alive.
It's kind of like it's writhing with all its legs. It's moving way too much. Are you trying to hide from it, or are you just walking in?
I'm glancing around the corner.
All right.
Do we want to kill it? I'm gonna mumble, like whisper.
What is it?
There's a bunch of fucking spider
You
legs.
can give me if you can give me Arcana or Religion.
Arcana. 23.
This does seem to be something similar, but much worse and much more horrible than a Drider. And Cloud, you do feel you feel like a warmth on your illustrate symbol on your chest. That's all for now. Fun fact: this thing has a 3 in charisma. It's more charismatic than something else. The other stuff.
Congrats. It's more charismatic than a rock.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Cloud is a 7.
What?
Wait. Yes. I randomly said Cloud instead of Scowl. Scowl has a 7.
It's fine. It's fine. Cloud's a 7 on your scale from 1 to 10.
Damn, saying what you really think.
He's fine. He's alright, but not that great. Okay. So this
Do
thing.
we just want to?
So
kill it?
here's what I'm saying. This thing is confused and burned and not having a good time. You have a round to do something if you want to do something.
Like murder it?
Yeah, just
If you want to do so, you could walk away.
Why the?
I don't know.
Why would we walk? Okay.
I'm telling you, you have a round.
You said
Yeah.
it's screaming. Does it sound like it speaks common?
The only thing you can hear from it is. Give me a perception check. If you're like really trying to see if you can hear anything in it.
16.
You don't hear anything in it. It just seems like mindless spider noises. Mindless spider noises translated into giant.
fireball it. Maybe kill it with more fire.
Cloud honestly seems more curious as to what it is than like
It's fucking fast. That's what we know.
object.
If anyone wants to
If
give
you want to
me,
go try to talk to it, you can.
if anyone wants to give me a religion, you can, but it may not be easy.
Cloud'll keep his hand on his rapier, but he'll walk up. Do you understand me?
You're probably like at a decent distance because it is like cavern is huge and it's like closer to the north end. And all it seems to let out is this sickening screech in your direction as it's trying to use its massive legs to try and pull itself upright. And some of it's using like its pointed legs to like slam into the ground and try to dig up the stone, and it's kind of making progress. But it's almost like it's different parts of its body are fighting each other to figure out what to do. And just to give you an idea of what this horrible thing looks like, let me get the art of this. Because this thing does have art. And it is disgusting.
How badly damaged does it look?
Not very. It just seems like confused. Yeah, here you go. Okay. Look in session chat. Now imagine that.
Ah.
So that is a huge creature.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Yeah, very. So, as you get a good look at it, Void, you barely recognize it, but you have heard of some thing. Okay, maybe you, when you were in Skullport, were looking into stuff that the Drow done because they were a decent threat there, and you may have heard that this was one of the potential outcomes of failing wealth, other than becoming a Drider. It's known as a Chwadincha, or a spider leg horror. I had to make this thing, but it is an early tradition monster that I love.
A big bad evil monster that does the fail. I don't know how to speak English right now.
Big.
I will basically say what was said to Cloud. Your choice if we kill it or not.
Well, if it was made like this because of Lilith, killing it might actually be a mercy.
Alright,
So you guys don't seem to
I'll
really be
bet.
doing anything with this round. So, if you're just standing around talking there, this thing eventually does
We
start
were
to
trying to
scrim.
figure out what to do because
You're deliberating. It eventually it starts to like scramble up to its feet and get upright, and it lets out a screech at all of you. I I don't. Okay, so we should probably end before we deal with this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing it comes rushing at you way too fast, and that is where we're gonna end. Excited for next session?
Nope.
Define excited.
I've been waiting to throw this at you people since level 3. I was gonna have so much more build up for this thing. Then you skipped level 3.
4.
But I get to you. Well, oh, yeah, level 4. Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
No. They're
it's
fucking
fine.
me.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yes.
So, thank you people for watching. I really hope this goes well. You're gonna hate fighting this thing, and I'm gonna love it.
Oh, and yay, I get a finished map of level 6 now.
Yes. Alright, well, bye Twitch. Thank anyone who watches this later, because I don't think anyone was here during stream. Ah.